I'm Claudio De Pascale. I'm a guitar player, a singer, a songwriter, and a little producer. And I'm so glad to be with you on Talkin Blues.
We're here with Claudio, and you brought Angelica, who might help us. We're in Bari. I'm very fortunate to sit down with Claudio and talk about his career as a musician in Bari. Tell me how you first became a musician. How did you get into guitar?
Yeah, I was 12, and I've seen this junior guitar on a wardrobe in my grandfather's house. And I asked my father to take the guitar, and I tried to play it, but there wasn't a string. So my father changed the strings and bought me a booklet with the chords. And so I started to learn the chords, and I like to sing because my mother settled me on the sofa listening to the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Bob Dylan, and that's the way I started. I don't know why music is so important to me. I think it's something that comes from my last life.
And was it always rock? Like, was it initially, I mean, obviously your mom had good taste, but it was...
Yeah, I started with rock, and but soon I've discovered the blues, that the blues is the heart of the modern music to me. Particularly the blues is something that no one taught me, insegnare, no? It's something that I have inside. I don't know why. So,
I mean, when you talk about the Rolling Stones, obviously they have a very blues background.
Yeah.
But was there a point where you heard something and thought, I want to know more about this? Like, was there an artist or music that you heard?
C'è stato qualcuno che ti ha fatto proprio entrare in questo genere di musica? Un momento in particolare della tua vita?
Oh, no. I listening to the Rolling Stones and thinking about their name, I've understood that the name comes from a Muddy Waters song. So 30 years ago, we both did the vinyls. So I went to my record store near Via de Giosa, near, and I bought Muddy Waters vinyl. So I discovered the blues.
And do you remember? I mean, it's something to hear the blues for the first time, especially when you hear somebody like Muddy Waters. Do you remember how you felt?
Oh, so good, because someone think that the blues is something sad. It's not like that to me. Bob Dylan tells precisely what blues is to me.
Right.
It's something that you use to come out from the problems, not something sad.
Right.
And so Muddy Waters is to me, is the king of that kind of blues. If we can say that blues is many things. It's one thing, but many things at the same time. And I think that kind of blues is my blues. I know that blues means something that comes from sadness, but then it becomes rock and roll if you do it faster.
Yeah.
And that means to me that it's not something sad. Something maybe every morning I listen to Manish Boy.
Every morning.
Yeah, every morning or come si dice quasi?
Almost.
Every
So
morning.
is that something You wake up and you say, I'm going to put on Managed Boy?
I have a breakfast, and then I listen to Muddy Waters, and that song is one of my favorite songs, and that blues is my blues.
Helps you wake up.
A che ora?
Helps you wake up.
Oh yeah, sure, yes, sure, yes.
Which version? With Johnny Winter or
No,
the original?
The original.
Okay.
The original. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. I love him.
How old were you when you discovered it?
17, 18.
Okay, so you're pretty young.
Yeah.
So, what do you think it was about the blues that connected with you at that point?
I don't know. It's something. I don't know how to explain this. It's something.
Something raw that comes from the ground and from nature.
I don't know if this makes sense, but
no, it makes sense. It does. I mean, in a way, it's like the roots, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So, at what point do you decide that? I know you went to school for law, and you also worked in the phone company.
Yeah.
So, at what point did you decide I want to pursue music?
When I saw that I didn't earn more money doing that, even making music, I thought that if I focused on my gigs, avrei guadagnato più soldi.
He would have gotten more money. If he focused on his music and on his gigs, he would have gotten more money.
But so you went to study law.
Yeah, it's strange. I know, Marco.
So law is not a good business in Bari.
No, Bari is full of lawyers. But I went to the uncle of my friend, an important lawyer in Bari, and he knew me as a musician, and he knew also that I've studied law, and because of the fact that you have to do a tirocinio, a practice, 2 years of practice before becoming a real lawyer, I went to him, and he said to me, okay, you're a smart guy, so let's meet tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So I asked, 4 o'clock a.m. or p.m.? He laughed and he said a.m. And then he told me, listen to me, make music, don't do that.
Okay, so when you were studying...
I'm sorry for my English. I know that it's difficult to
you.
use.
You don't need to apologize.
Okay.
When you're studying law, you're still playing as part-time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell me about that scene. Before that, at one point or another, you pick up the guitar, you learn, and then you, I guess, get into the Bari music scene. How difficult was that, and what is the Bari music scene?
Oh, it wasn't so difficult to me because I started young, when I was young, and Bari has ever had places to do that, and I've played with my friends in that period, good musicians, and so we helped together to do this. And then I don't really remember how it happened, everything about my little career. I don't remember, I mean, day by day, my interest in music increased, and so, believe me, Marco, I don't remember all the facts that have brought me here now speaking with you. Surely Bari wasn't a place where my kind of music was something that people, come si dice, essere abituati.
We're used to.
But now, we were talking about what Bari is today. I think that me and all the musicians that do this kind of music in general helped the town to be what Bari is today. Music is something really important, not only to me. And so culturally, in general, Bari has grown. And so
I wonder, so initially you started off more into heavy rock and
yes, psychedelic,
rock.
yeah.
So is there a scene for that? Is there a scene for like heavy rock?
Yes. Maybe 20 years ago there were places come si dice all'aperto, per strada?
Outdoor places.
Sì, or in the streets, for example, near the station, the train station, a beautiful concert gig that I've done in 1997, 98. There was a bus, a magic bus, come si painted, come si dice con i graffiti?
Graffiti.
Ah, okay. And that it was called Stopover in Bari, come si dice l'organizzazione della...
Organization.
Sì, no, diciamo l'iniziativa, insomma, la manifestazione, the event, was called Stopover in Bari. And then I remember this nice concert. I was so young. Many people stopped to look at the band. And I think that day was maybe my really start up. And so that day was really important to me, so I remembered. Yes, this magic bus, I called magic bus because it was all painted with many colors, and we played this psychedelic rock where our clothes were really on that on that line, on that style,
right.
And the music that I play went to the blues. I don't know why, because I still love that kind of music. I love many American bands or English bands. For example, I love Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath, but the blues has become my core business.
So when you changed, well, before you changed, let me ask you, the Bari scene, is it mainly, were you just playing basically here, or, I mean, there's a lot of towns around here, right?
Yes, I play in Puglia or Apulia, but only a few times I've played in other places in Italy. I've never played Europe out of Italy, I mean. And this is the important fact about our generation of musicians. The fact that we can do this as a job here in Bari and the towns around, all over Apulia. Maybe we are the first generation that do this as a job, as a real job. Right. It's not easy, but we are the first generation that play music and earn money doing this. I mean this kind of music, not surely classical music,
right,
because we have one of the most important theater in Europe, if you look on the right.
So which one is that?
Petruzzelli, yes.
Okay, yeah. Is it important, or does it mean anything? Like, do you have dreams of playing in other parts of Europe, or does it matter to you?
When I was young, yes, but now I don't need this. Surely I would be very good to become famous or whatever this means.
Right.
But when I was young, my dream was playing music for job, and so my dream has become true. I'm happy. I feel that I'm a lucky man.
So when you converted from, and converted is probably not the right word, but when you decided to focus more on the blues and maybe less so on psychedelic rock or hard rock, was that an adjustment? Was that a big move, or by then was it just because people knew who you were, it didn't matter that you switched genres?
Alle persone è importato che tu abbia cambiato il tuo genere o eri già abbastanza conosciuto da dire io sto ascoltando Claudio e non il genere che fa? Una volta che passato dal rock psichedelico al blues.
Surely, since I play blues, the blues, people started to know who Claudio is.
So more so than before?
So after he started playing blues, they got to know him better?
I mean, did people, when you were playing psychedelic rock, they knew who you were?
Yes, but something changed in positive. I mean, when I started to play the blues, because maybe the blues can be listened to a largest, wider audience. When I played the psychedelic rock, the people of that generation didn't like that. Okay.
I mean, was it immediate when you changed to the blues? Could you tell immediately that there was a different reaction to you?
Not immediately, but soon, because the gigs increased. I've met my friend, my come si dice socio,
Co-workers?
that is the bass player Dado Penta. We founded Bari Blues Connection. He's a little bit older than me, and he taught me to, come si dice, sviluppare un contatto per farne venire fuori una data. Cioè, prendere contatti e organizzare date.
He taught him to get the contact of the people that were in bars and in places, and then to get a gig, like to do a gig.
And so the business started really. From that moment I've had a job, a real job. So this is the change that blues meant to me at that point. Then my interests in the blues became larger because I've started to listen to the country music, to rhythm and blues, and then I've discovered Bob Dylan. I knew Bob Dylan since I was a child, but listening to Bob Dylan when you are older is something different, and I love him so much. Even when he plays the blues, there are some blues by Bob Dylan that are to me so important and so beautiful. That's my story.
How important is the history of the blues to you?
Not so important, Marco, because every day I listen to a blues player that I didn't know before. But it's not so important to me because it's something that has no age. Yes, there's a difference between the old blues and the blues that some musicians play now today. But the difference is not so a real difference. I mean, when I listen to Muddy Waters, I feel that it's something that works today as it worked yesterday. Yeah. And so it's not important. The history of music is important in general, but the history of the blues, when you know who Robert Johnson is, who Muddy Waters is, who John Lee Hooker is, Howlin' Wolf is, and so I think that it's not so important when you got it, when you got the blues, when you know, when you have that feeling, because you can play many notes on the guitar and you can be virtuoso, come si può dire, uno bravissimo a suonare.
Virtuoso? Is that a word?
Virtuoso.
But maybe you don't have the feeling that, for example, I have, but I'm not so good to play many notes on the guitar, I mean.
Right.
But I have the blues, I have that feeling. Maybe you are better than me on the guitar, but maybe you don't have that feeling. And so I don't know why I have that feeling, but it's just like that.
Have you ever been to the States?
No.
And
No.
Do you have any wish to go there?
Yes, for the music in particular, because I love, my job is based on USA music, but for the music, yes. I don't like the way of living that you in USA, I mean, even in this period.
You're not the only one.
Okay, and I love the landscapes. I love, of course, the music. I love that feeling that maybe an American man has to know that we know that we if we walk in that direction, we meet the sea at one point. But in the United States, no. You can walk for weeks.
Yeah.
So you are in a landscape that it must be something affascinante.
Fascinating.
But I don't like that way of living. For example, in Italy, if someone come si dice, crolla, va a terra, si sente male.
If someone like collapses,
Yeah,
or like
someone helps him, you don't need to have the assurance, l'assicurazione medica, come si dice.
Insurance.
Okay, because we help everybody here in Italy. If you are on the floor, and you have understood that I don't like that this president. I don't like the fact that they say we bring peace with war.
Right.
I don't like all this, but I love USA music. So I always say that, you know, that an Italian man knows that we have a history that is not paragonabile.
It's not comparable to.
Okay, you know what I mean. And but I know that in USA a kind of music that changed my life, but they don't have many things over the music. They have blue jeans, the landscapes is in Canada too. That fascinate me. Okay, sorry for my English. I'm getting tired.
I'm wondering, there's a lot of great musicians in Europe and in Italy. Was there any musicians that you got to see as you were growing up that changed maybe the way you saw music, or did you see any old blues guys that had an impact on you?
Well, but I've seen the Rolling Stones 3 times, and that concert has been so important to me. I love the way of playing by Keith Richards, I mean, the open G tuning, for example, and the gigs has been important to me, but the records that I've listened to are more important, were more important than the gigs. The gigs are something that you can say I've been there, but the records that I've ruined, I mean the vinyls, have been more important to me than gigs. My gigs are so important instead.
Do you have goals at this point? Like, are there musical goals that you want to achieve?
Yeah, yes, I'm working on a new Dissidenti album. Dissidenti is my band. I mean, the band I play my songs with lyrics, Italian lyrics, and I'm trying to understand how I can record these new songs. The first album that I've written and produced make me spend a lot of money to me. I mean, and this time, this time I have to understand how to do this in a cheaper way. But I have the songs, and now not all songs are really ready, but I'm working on them, and I'm thinking about how to record them.
I mean, it's a hard thing right now in music. Is how do you justify paying for recordings that is very hard to sell, right? Like CD sales are not what they used to be. So when you make a CD, you're not going to sell as many as you used to, and it costs a lot of money for you to record it. So how do you justify paying a lot to record a song when you might not make back that money?
Because you have to do it, Marco. I mean, I can't think that my songs will remain in my closet. So I must do this. But at the same time, I have to think how to do this in a cheaper way than in the past. And so there's another friend of mine, Angelica knows him, who studied the guitar with me, but he's good to home recording and music softwares, and he has good microphones, good that thing that you use to
record it.
Okay,
yeah,
with the PC, I mean, and that can be a way to do this recording, and I think that I can earn money by my songs. In the past, when I did a gig, people bought the CDs that I had with me at the gig. But today, they went on YouTube or Spotify to listen to.
Right.
And so, but I must record my songs in one way or another. I must do that.
How do the songs come to you? Are they just constantly coming to you?
Well, I think that I have many ideas, but then on 10 ideas I've had, one is a good idea when I listen to it.
But sorry,
the day after.
But you're constantly thinking about new songs, or new songs are constantly coming to you.
No, Marco, no. I must have time. I must be still to use my antenna. And my first, I constantly think about gigs because I must earn my money, you know. And when I have time to sit, take the guitar, and remember that chords that I've done the day last week, I mean, then a good song can get born.
Tell me about the Bari scene, or your view of the scene here. Is it how big a scene is it, and what does it encompass? Does it go all the way to the south of Italy? How far north do you go?
Okay. There are many good musicians here in Bari. Many good guitar players, for example. There's a culture of music. You can go to gigs by very good bands. There is a rock scene in Bari, but not only a rock scene. I mean, if you go to the south, for example, there is a reggae scene, very important. In the north of Apulia, there isn't an important scene. in Bari and Lecce, surely I can say that there is a scene.
But if you go to Rome, is there anything there? Do you play in Rome at all?
Yeah, yes, I've played in Rome. In a big town like Rome, it's very difficult to make music a job. And that's why I'm lucky to play in Bari. If you go to Milano, for example, or Rome, you can do what I do here. It's more difficult. The clubs, the pubs don't pay you. And so I can say that Bari is, when we were talking about Bari, doing my job in Bari,
Right.
I'm very lucky about being here for this reason.
But you talked about the importance of tourism. In your gigs, are you playing mainly to locals or to tourists?
In the summertime, tourists.
Yeah?
And I've had important tips, you know. I remember that last summer a man from Poland gave me 50 euros. That's a higher tip that I've ever got, you know. So I have to say that the attention that the tourists have on music is more than the attention the locals have. This is, I must say this. And they have also this fact that you play, I give you a tip. It's important. I know that I'm talking about money, but we're talking about it, about the difficulties to play music in Bari and earn the money.
My final question to you.
Yeah.
You talked about your love of music, but tell me what that is. Tell me about what music means to you.
It's all my life, Marco. If I've done the lawyer, I would have been a sad man. But I'm a happy man and a lucky man because I have the music, and I can be poor, I can lose everything, but I have the music, and this is a real thing. You know that no one can steal you the music.
What's your favorite thing about music? What is the favorite thing you do with music?
Oh.
Is it the playing live? Is it the creation? Is it?
You know, it's my passion. I mean, I know how to drive my passion to you, cioè di come dire, fartela sentire quella cosa, fartela.
I can make you feel my passion.
Yeah.
For music.
It's difficult to explain, but when people listen to me, they feel a strong thing that it's the thing that I do best. I mean, it's very, very difficult to explain this, but I have that feeling that we're talking about, and I know how to make you feel the same thing when I play, when you listen to me on a gig. So that's all.
Claudio, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much. No,
I appreciate
sorry
you
for
doing
my English.
No,
I know
don't
that,
apologize.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you doing this.
Thank you, Marco.